1. The number one most active volcano in the Philippines with 47 eruptions in the past 500 years. 28. The 28th highest peak in the country at 2,463 meters or 8,081 feet high. 1616, the first recorded eruption. 1,200, the number of people that died during its most destructive eruption in February 1814. This is Mount Mayon, known locally as Volcan Mayon. Its name came from Magayon, a Bicolano word that means beautiful. Folklore says that Magayon was a beautiful princess who was in love with Panganoron, but was forced to marry an evil suitor instead. The story goes that while Pangaronon was trying to rescue Magayon, they were both tragically killed. Panganoron stabbed to death and Magayon hit by an arrow. Legend says that a mound grew on the spot of Magayon's grave, and the mound grew and is known today as Mount Mayon. Like its beautiful namesake, the volcano rises majestically over the Albay region with an almost physically symmetrical cone.
First, let's consider the best time to go there. Try to avoid going during the rainy or monsoon season between June and October. You just might get very disappointed if the rains and clouds don't afford you a view of Mayon. We suggest going there during the dry season. Any time between December to May should be good. Now that you have a timetable, the next question is how to get there. There are several ways to reach Legazpi City in Albay Province, where the volcano is located. First, via air. Luckily, Legazpi City has an airport. If you are in Luzon, Metro Manila, and NAIA may be your best bet. A flight on board Philippine Airlines or Cebu Pacific takes about 45 minutes from Manila. If you will be coming from the Visayas, then Cebu may be your best option for flights to Legazpi City. Heads up though, as while there are direct flights from Cebu to Legazpi, also around 45 minutes. Most flights are via Manila, so this route may take longer.
Second, by land. Buses ply the route from Manila to Legazpi. Travel time may take 9 to 10 hours, so be prepared. You can of course also take your own or a rented car and drive. This is the option we chose. Our jump-off point was Batangas City, where we currently stay. We left our house around 3:45 a.m. and stopped by the small town of Taysan, where we got together with some other close relatives and convoyed our way southbound. We passed the Batangas towns of Rosario and San Juan, getting a beautiful sunrise view along the way. We then reached Quezon Province and the town of Gumaca, my mother-in-law's hometown, where we had takeaway breakfast from Jollibee. So far, it was an easy and smooth drive, but then we reached the infamous Bitukang Manok, literally translated as chicken intestines. This route in Atimonan, Quezon is a hilly and steep zigzagging narrow road through what seemed deep jungle. The rest of the way was on wide open highways and we made good time, stopping a couple of more times for bathroom breaks and snacks.
9 hours after departing Taysan in Batangas, we finally reached Legazpi City. We were greeted by the awesome sight of Mount Mayon in front of us. Pictures cannot capture the beauty of Mount Mayon and cannot compare when we seen up close with the naked eye. Once you reach Legazpi, the first thing to do is check into your hotel or Airbnb reservation. The primary requirements are vaccination cards for all guests. There are decent hotels to choose from, ranging from $20 a day to $1,000 a night at the 5-star Misibis Bay Resort. In our case, a friend recommended Vista Al Mayon Pension, which costs $40 a night.
What are the things you can do in Legazpi? There are mountain climbing or trekking packages you can try if you're into that sort of thing. Packages start from 1-day treks to 3-day excursions. Try contacting the folks at trailadventures.com or visit summitpost.org for more information and details.
Here are some of the other must-do activities. Cagsawa Church Ruin. Located in Cagsawa Ruins Park, Daraga, Albay. The site is protected and maintained by the local government of Daraga and the National Museum of the Philippines, who has a site there. The Baroque church was originally built in 1587, subsequently burned down by the Dutch pirates in 1636, and then rebuilt by Franciscan friars in 1724. In 1814, a devastating earthquake killed approximately 1,200 people and also destroyed parts of the church, though additional damage was attributed to earthquakes in the 1950s. The present-day view of the church and Mayon as backdrop attracts thousands of tourists every year. Entrance fee to the park and museum is 30 pesos. A stone's throw away from the Cagsawa Church ruins are the ATV rentals. There are several packages that can be availed from 35 minutes to 4 hours, costing between 500 pesos to 2,500 pesos per person. Please check the prices as there may be vary depending on season. Also, try to haggle or bargain for the prices as most of the time the different businesses are willing to negotiate. Nuestra Señora de la Porteria Parish Church, or Our Lady of the Gate Church, or simply Daraga Church, is another point of interest in Legazpi. It was built in 1773 by Franciscan friars and originally intended as a parish for relocated inhabitants from Cagsawa who feared another eruption from Mayon. It is situated on top of a hill overlooking Mount Mayon, providing some beautiful, unobstructed views of the majestic volcano.
Sumlang Lake is a 14-hectare lake in Kamalig, Albay. Its best feature is the unspoiled view of Mount Mayon, which you can enjoy while on a balsa raft or floating restaurant. It provides a beautiful view while in a serene environment. Kitinday Hills in Kamalig, Albay. The hills provide a picturesque view of 400 hectares of rolling green hills with Mayon as the backdrop. These are the main attractions, but also try to visit Vera Falls, Linyon Hill Nature Park, Kawakawa Hill, and Hoyop-Hoyopan Cave. After these explorations, where to eat is also an adventure. The Bicol region is famous for its spicy hot food like Bicol Express, the delicious laing, sili or hot chili pepper ice cream for dessert. Bicol is also famous for its pili nuts and cakes. Local must-try restaurants include Balay Sena Una, Big's Diner, Sibid Sibid Park, and Colonial Grill. For those who are looking for a private beach experience, the best place to visit is Misibis Bay in Cagararay. For $350 to $1,000, you can enjoy a night at this exclusive 5-star resort. Mount Mayon is not just a picturesque volcano with the world's most perfect cone, but the area around it in Albay and the rest of the Bicol region offer worthwhile tourist areas with food to match. It is less than 1 hour to get to by plane from Manila or Cebu. Or if you want, be more adventurous like us, take a drive and enjoy the views as you pass by the different provinces. What did you enjoy the most about Mount Mayon and the Albay region? Comment down below and share it with us. If you like this content or found it helpful, please like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification button.